I'm Nina Sperano at the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office. Breaking the cycle of addiction can be nearly impossible, or at least seem that way, for those in the grip of addiction. There is a drug rehabilitation program that boasts an incredible recovery rate. It's free, and it's right here in our neighborhood. I'm going to show you how it works, but first, a warning. The video I'm about to show you may be disturbing for some.
Christina, come on, wake up!
This is body camera footage of an overdose in Winnebago County in 2017.
Grab my Narcan off of there so we can do another dose here in a little bit.
There were 916 opioid deaths that year in our state. She wasn't one of them. This is her now.
My kids almost lost me. Everybody almost lost me right there.
That was the fifth time Christina Farina Reel overdosed on heroin, and the last.
How many more times can you keep going?
It was this moment when Winnebago County Sheriff John Motz knew something different needed to be done to stop the cycle of addiction.
I watched the video, and it was the first time that we didn't think like normal law enforcement.
Sheriff Motz reached out to Christina and asked her to watch the body camera footage of her overdose.
My thought was anything that's going to change anybody's future behavior is to see themselves dead, right? You don't get to do that.
And it worked. Christina entered a 90-day treatment program that helped her get sober. Christina's struggle to end her addiction inspired Sheriff Motz to start something new. He developed the Sobriety Treatment Assisted Recovery Program, or STAR program, that takes a different approach to substance abuse treatment. The STAR program offers an intensive schedule of recovery support for inmates at the Winnebago County Jail, including individual counseling, group therapy, recovery coaches with peer support, and access to medication like Vivitrol, which blocks the effects from opioids and alcohol. The program begins in jail and continues support long after the inmates are released.
Trying to create the environment that is more therapeutic, but yet it's still jail. And that's the fine line that we're walking, but it works.
Caleb Wilson is a recent graduate of the STAR program.
Previously, when I had gone to jail, you're surrounded by negativity. All you're doing is meeting new criminals and thinking of new ways to do illegal things.
After beating his heroin addiction, Caleb is now 2.5 months sober.
Coming here and being in a positive environment, it's the first time I've ever been in jail, was definitely a really big stepping stone. I think that's kind of like the epitome of what that program is.
He's joined the 636 inmates who've gone through the program since it began in September of 2022, treating addicts in a different way.
46% are still sober. That is astronomical compared to any other program in the United States. So it's drawing a lot of attention.
The creation of this groundbreaking recovery program all began with a young woman's near fatal overdose, who was able to turn her life around. And the sheriff, who knew addiction recovery needed to be different.
It's not to say that we stumbled on it. We were connected to a success. We were personally connected to a success, and that really made a difference.
The STAR program doesn't end when the inmates are released. The support continues, and that's what makes it so successful. Go to NBC26.com for more information. In Winnebago County, Nina Sperano, NBC 26.